Welcome back, guys. This is part two to the every room is a different size and different budget challenge. So, for this room, I spun a 4x4 and the budget was 6,000. So, I play around with it a lot. I decided this is going to be the bathroom, and I'm going to be honest, this sucked. I don't normally have big bathrooms, but I figured since I got a 4x4, I would just use it just in case I got something that was maybe too small or, even bigger. I was going to do like a split bathroom, kind of where, the shower's on one side, but I couldn't get the lighting to do what I wanted it to do. It just, I don't know, it was like really bright on that wall and it was just making me angry. And I was like, okay, forget it. So I do eventually just like, yeah, see, I'm just getting angry and I'm like, forget it. Just delete it all. Start over completely. It comes together eventually. I think the only thing I had a hard time with was one, trying to fill up the space, and two, trying to use every single dollar, which I do shockingly use. Now, some of the things that I end up using are probably probably wouldn't use to actually decorate my bathroom, but yeah, I do it. Um Anyways, this one was relatively fast. I think this took me maybe, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. Honestly, it didn't take me that long. Once I kind of got into the flow of what I wanted to do, it was better. But yeah, see, I couldn't put that there. No idea why. Had to change it all around. I don't know if maybe I missed something. Sorry. Sorry. I am really sleepy. For some reason, super sore too. Can't quite put my finger on it. Eventually, I do change the bathtub and the sink, and I have to change the toilet because I had way too much money left over. Um, it seems like a common theme for so far for this build is neutral tones. Normally, I'm not a neutral tone person. I actually really enjoy colorful or black. Everything being black works for me too. That's probably my dream house. Which, side note, I probably should make my dream house. The only problem is I think that would be a real struggle because for the longest time I've always wanted to have a tiny house. Like a tiny house is my actual dream house. But I want a tiny house with a big plot of land. And I guess it's not technically considered a tiny house because what I would do is I would put a tiny house there where, like, the main people, like me, my daughter, and my future child, and maybe a partner, but that's, neither here nor there. But then, like, you know how some people have like sheds or cabins, like off to the side where their house is? I'd probably do something like that for a home office, and I'd probably do something like, the same exact thing, but I would do it for like a playroom. I know, believe it or not, when I was in, I don't know, like, I think elementary school, we went on a field trip to our teacher's house. Now that I think about it, really, really fucking weird. But either way, we went to a field trip to his house, and on the side of his house, he had like a kid's playroom, and it was really cool. He had like the foosball, he had like a bunch of games, he had like the TV, gaming systems, he had a rock climbing wall inside of there, which I thought was really cool too. There was like a mini fridge, just a bunch of cool things, and I definitely would do that. So is it technically still a tiny house? Yes, but also not really, because I would have other areas on the property, which it could technically just be all one house. Um, so, I guess what's the difference? I just think that it's not even that I want to have a lot of stuff, so to say, but the biggest problem I see with like having an actual tiny house is the gaming setup. That's kind of the biggest thing for me because I have a big desk. I have two monitors. I'm trying to get a third monitor, but I really haven't decided on which monitor I want. So that's, a process. But it's like a big desk because it like basically goes around the whole room. And I have a printer. I have a laminator. I have like other art supplies and stuff because I plan on homeschooling my daughter. So I have to have all of this stuff like readily available and easy to access. Not only that, but I don't like throwing necessary things away, which is why if you watch the My House build, that's why I had a bunch of storage bins, because I keep everything that's like, important or that I think I might use later, but within reason, like big sheets, fitted sheets, pillowcases, stuff like that. I keep my daughter's old clothes just in case I get some type of placement, or I also, I have her like I buy whenever I there's like a sale, I buy clothes for her that are bigger than they need to be, just because it's on sale, so I'll buy them. But I have a bin filled with stuff that of clothes that she can wear, my seasoned clothes, as well as just like other things that I really can't throw away. I hate getting, pretty much I hate it. I hate getting like shampoos, conditioners, anything like for your body. I hate getting that stuff for gifts. I just hate it because I don't like telling people, hey, I need you to get me this. I only use certain products because one, I have curly, thick hair. It's like curly, wavy, thick hair. I can't just use any old product. But most people do that, and they just give me whatever, they're like, oh, yeah, she'd use this. I wouldn't. But I feel bad throwing it away, and I've tried to donate them before, but nobody ever actually comes to pick it up. So I just keep them as like an emergency stack. And a side note, I do tell people like, hey, this is the product that I use, but I feel bad and I don't want them to actually buy it because my shampoo and conditioner by itself, I would say it's around $66 for both. And I'm like, I wouldn't want somebody to pay $60 for shampoo and conditioner for me. I just would feel terrible. I get that it's like an easy, quick gift, but I don't use them, so I don't know. Either way, I keep them in savings, and I feel like I would run out of places to put them if I had a tiny house, which I think is valid. Not to mention that I don't put all of my daughter's toys out at once. So that needs like a storage bin in itself. So yeah. Anyways, this is pretty much coming to the end of the build. As you can see, I was doing everything to stretch that last like $6. I can't remember what I did. I think I end up just putting sorry. I think I end up just putting like random wall decorations. You'll see. I didn't really use any debug items, I don't think. Placing that was freaking annoying, but this is what I meant, that I was kind of running out of decorations. I didn't really know what to put down anymore, but it works. It worked eventually. I don't even care that it's off-centered slightly, but I was looking around forever trying to figure out like what I could put, and I just kind of gave in. I think I put a fishbowl. I mean, it's kind of similar, right? A fishbowl, bathroom, water, maybe. There's some type of correlation. And then I end up getting stuck with $1. $1 left. And I was like, what? Okay, this is $1. So, and I just place it. Anyways, that's literally it. Thank you so much for watching.